Most PhD students believe that it is impossible to clear competitive exams while doing PhD. But today's guest proves everyone wrong and tells you the exact strategy on how you can do it too. Today, I have with me a research scholar. She is currently doing a full time PhD at Pune University. She is currently on a DBT fellowship. She has cleared CSIR NET JRF. She has cleared MET SET along with PAT exam and GATE 2020. She has been eligible for Inspire AORC Fellow. She was an Inspire She Fellow herself, a gold medalist throughout in her bachelor's as well as master's. Today's conversation is about brilliance. It is about competitive exams. It is about the feelings you encounter while preparing for competitive exams. It's also about how you can balance competitive exams preparation while doing a full-time PhD. If you are new to this channel, do take a moment to subscribe because I post thrice a week and my content is around research, higher education, fellowships, competitive exams clearing and everything that you require to take your career from here to here. I'm so excited for today's podcast. So let's start without wasting any time. So I have with me, as I've already mentioned, Pooja Pradapati. She is currently pursuing her PhD as a research scholar in Pune University on a DBT JRF Category 1 fellowship. She has also cleared CSIR NET JRF, MX SET, SPPU PET, GATE 2020. She has also got Inspired AORC fellowship and she has been Inspired She Scholar as well. Got gold medal for her masters for her academic brilliance. Also, she has been a gold medalist throughout in her bachelor's as well. So I think I have introduced you to my audience, but if you could give your introduction as well, if I've missed out anything. So just in brief.
So, hello, I am Pooja Prakash Prajapati. Currently, I am doing my PhD from Department of Botany, Savitribai Phule, Pune University. As per ma'am said, I have qualified many national and state level examinations. Currently, I am availing DBT BET JRF for my PhD. I have also qualified Inspire AORC Fellowship. The details about which I'll be giving in the video today.
Pooja, I wanted to ask, many students find it really difficult to clear one entrance, okay, whether it is CSIR, DBT, or even SET. So my first question is, do you think a coaching is required to clear these national level entrances?
I myself did not join for any coaching or anything because my basic strategy was like during my masters I started preparing for these examinations, and the syllabus of the many universities for masters is very similar to the national level examinations like CSIR DBT. So I think major part of your syllabus of the examinations is covered in your masters, but besides that, if you want to clear your concepts and if you find like you need to complete your syllabus for CSIR and many things are left out during your masters, you can join for the.
And how is it like to clear these entrances during PhD? Yours is a full-time PhD, right? If
Yes,
I'm not
yes.
mistaken. Yes. So students don't find time to do their own experiments, and you have managed to clear so many entrances. How did you get time?
When I enrolled for my PhD, I made it pretty clear to myself that like after coming to home, I'll do my homework, I'll do my study for 2 to 3 hours every day. Besides that, for even for PhD you read many research articles and stuff, so I think things get clear, and my concepts were clear during my masters, so it did not take much time for me to.
So, Pooja, if you could tell us about the application process in brief, like for these exams, CSIR, JRF, DBT, and MH set. So, if you could give in brief.
Basics are the same, like first you need to fill out the application form, then they declare the date of the examination, right?
Hmm.
Okay, like depends on the examination. For DBT BET JRF, the results are declared within 1 or 2 months of the examination. For CSIR, it takes time. After declaration of the result, you get offer letter. Following that, then you take admission, like you search for various institutes or for a proper guide. Then later on you apply for the for that specific fellowship. After giving your examination, you should look out for a perfect guide. First of all, you should know in which stream or in which field you are interested. Like for
Mhm.
example, in my case, I was interested in plant pathogen interactions because the same topic I pursued during my master's project, so I was very clear about it.
After the results get declared of these exams, after how long do you get the award letter? Do you get it by post or is it online for downloading?
So first I'll talk about DBT JRF. Suppose the date on my offer letter is 1st January 2020, and I have enrolled for my PhD before that. So I'll start getting my fellowship from 1st January 2020. If
Mhm.
you get your offer letter first and then you enroll for PhD, the date of the enrollment of your PhD will be the first day of your fellowship.
So now that I have cleared CSIR, JRF, DBT, if I'm taking admission to a PhD program, is it that if you have the entrance, you don't have to give the university entrance? Is there benefit of clearing CSIR, JRF, DBT in PhD admission in your university or any other
Yes,
university?
yes, absolutely. So I think the people or the students who have qualified CSIR or DBT or any other JRF examinations are the preferred students because they have their individual fellowships. There are many institutes who provide their own fellowship. Like in some universities, like our university, we don't have any specific fellowship. So if you are interested to do your research without any stipend, then and then only you can go for it. Or else I would suggest first you qualify some examinations, you have your own fellowship, and then you enroll for PhD.
And if you could tell us about the stipend amount, what is the difference? Is there any difference between CSIR, JRF and DBT JRF stipends?
So I had all three, CSR Net JRF, then DBT JRF, and Inspire Fellowship, right? Fellowship amount is same in all three fellowships, in all three like
Mm.
fellowships provided by all three agencies, as well as the HRA amount is also similar. Like you get 27% if you are from X city. Like the only difference is of contingency amount, the amount which is given to you for your specific chemical or any other lab purchase. So for CSIR, UGC, then DB Inspire AORC, the amount is 20,000 per year, but
Mm.
for the DBT it is 30,000 per year. That is the only
Okay.
difference.
So coming to Inspire AORC Fellowship, you have also been Inspire She
Yes.
Scholar, if I'm not mistaken, if that is right.
Yes.
So what is the difference between both and at which level we are supposed to apply for it?
So she scholar or she scholarship is the one you get during your bachelor's and master's if you are pursuing science or science and technology field, like any stream which comes under it. But the other students like engineering and medical students are not eligible for it, I guess. So only the plain BSc or BSc MSc or the integrated programs like
Mhm.
BSMS, I guess, which
Mm.
are offered by
3-year program, you also.
ICERS. Yes.
Okay.
So there you can avail that scholarship, which is approximately 60,000 per year, I guess. And if you are pursuing any project or something, you get another like added 20,000 for your
Yeah.
Inspire AORC fellowship is the fellowship which is given by DST for the PhD students. So that is a fellowship
Okay.
which is equivalent to any other national level fellowship.
Inspire AORC Fellowship is concerned, how do you apply for it? When do you apply for it? Like, if you could give us the details about the application process.
First of all, I will talk about the eligibility criteria. Any research scholar cannot apply for it. You need two basic eligibility criteria. You can have either one or both. So either you should be a she scholar, like I got a she scholarship during my bachelor's and master's. Either that, or you should be university first rank holder. Only these two category students can apply for Inspire AORC fellowship. For the Inspire She Scholar, you need to put your registration number. You have to mention your registration number while filling the form. Or if you are a university first rank holder, you have to provide the merit certificate for the same. Okay, so that was the basic eligibility criteria. Okay. So the forms are out in the month of that is the range October, November, December. Generally during the November month. In my case, like that was the COVID year, so it was bit varying. So in that year, we got applications from October. October. You can apply in the month of October, but you can apply at two levels. The first level is where you are not enrolled for any PhD program, so you have to apply from level 1.
Okay.
In the level 1, you have to provide all your basic details. You have to upload the first rank holder certificate, or you have to mention your registration number if you are a she scholar. Yes,
So
you
you can apply for Inspire even if you have not enrolled for a PhD. Am I right?
yes, yes,
Okay.
absolutely. During application at first level, if you are not enrolled for any PhD program, you have to provide a short tentative write up, where you have to like, it is of around 2000 letters, where you have to write about your past experience in research. You can talk about your master's project, or any other summer internships or anything if you have done. You can write in which area of interest you are interested in, then followed by what are the main topics you are interested in, and what is it going to contribute, like what is going to be the final outcome or significance of your research. That you have to write in a very short essay or
Okay.
something about of 2000 letters.
So do you need a project proposal for this?
So if you are not enrolled for PhD anywhere, you don't need any research proposal. But if you are a PhD student, you have already enrolled for PhD somewhere, then you have to provide with those documents, which includes like enrollment letter. You have to provide it.
Registration details.
Yes, registration detail. Then you have to write a detailed research proposal with the help of your supervisor, which is around 4 to 5 pages, I guess.
And is there any interview for this for Inspire AORC
No,
or it is based on application?
it is totally based on the application. So if you are applying at the level 1, you will be screened by your academic performance throughout your career. Then the short tentative research write up which you're writing, that is also one of the criteria to get selected, I guess.
And how many levels are there and what are these levels exactly?
So, if you are not enrolled for PhD in any institute, you have to apply from level 1, where you will be filling out the basic application form, providing your basic details, uploading your rank certificate, or mentioning your registration number. Then you will write a short, tentative research interest topic, which is about 2000 letters. You submit that form. Then, around after 5 to 6 months, the first list is displayed, where you get to know whether you are selected or not. The same is notified via email also. Okay, after you get your first provisional letter, you have been given a span of 1 year or so, where you have to find a suitable guide and a lab, a university or a institute, or an institute for your PhD. Then you and your supervisor together, you write a detailed research proposal. You have to upload that research proposal and then wait for the final result. This is a long process, so it takes around 1.5 year to get
Mhm.
final result.
What I have heard, just correct me if I'm wrong, that for you to get Inspire Fellowship for your PhD, it is necessary that you have to have if anyone has Inspire Fellowship earlier or not, they are given more preference, even if they are university rank holders.
You are asking if you have both the criterias, then the chances of you getting selected increases, right? That could be the case, but I think, according to me, the write up which you are giving, as well as your academic performance, are the important factors based on which you get selected.
And like I have also heard that not all who get provisional certificate they get confirmed. I know the formalities are there, but
Yes,
complete the formalities, still there is a chance that you may not be included in the final list.
absolutely. So I, along with me, there were 2 or 3 of my friends who applied for Inspire, and they were selected at provisional level, but they were not selected at final level. So there, I guess, the research proposal which you are uploading, final research proposal, that is the key factor where they decide whether to provide fellowship to this specific student or not.
I also had one colleague in my PhD. She was university rank holder and she was on Inspire when she had got. So I said, if you are inspired, then why did you go
Hmm.
for Institute Fellowship? Because BITS also. So she told me that not everyone who gets provisional listing gets finally gets converted into the final list. So it's like a kind of gamble. That's what she said. These are her words.
Yeah, that is true. Not all the provisionally selected candidates are selected at final level.
Is the stipend regular? Like most of these PhD fellowships, if you are not on institute fellowship, they come after 2 months, 3 months, like that. The fellowship which I was on, I cleared CSR and NGRF. The fellowship that I was allotted was UGC. Now it has become quite streamlined, but there was a time when it used to come after 2 to 3 months.
That is the case. That is the case. Like for any fellowship in India, I have heard like UGC provides fellowship on time. Like you get fellowship every two to
Yeah.
three months at least. But
For past 3 years, it is like that. But
yes,
initially, when I had joined, then also it was not
so
that
like
regular.
CSR, even the fellowships provided for CSIR and DBT are not very regular. Like for my current year, I got my last fellowship in the month of March. I have not got my fellowship since April. For DBT, I'm talking about. They release the fellowship for the upcoming year in advance. They provide that fellowship to your university. Then every month you have to claim your fellowship using the fellowship or the claim form. There are certain institutes like many IITs provide some fellowship to the students, and later on, you know, it get adjusted when the original fellowship from the agency comes. Yeah, fellowship is the biggest issue. I mean, students prepare for examinations, they take around 1 to 2 years to prepare for these examinations, and these fellowships are not on time. That is the issue. Even for Inspire AORC fellowship, I have heard they release their fellowship once or twice in year. Many times the fellowship is given 1 year prior, so every month you can avail the fellowship. The plus point for CSIR and UGC fellowship is you directly get that fellowship into your account. But when it
Hmm.
comes to AORC Inspire fellowship and DBT fellowship, I don't know much about AORC right now, like what is the
Mhm.
current situation. But for DBT, the fellowship is released into your, like, given to your institution. Then you have to claim your fellowship.
Once you get the award letter, how long does it take for you to activate these fellowships, whether it is Inspire or DBT? CSIR, I know it takes around 3 months. For me, it took 3 months. So for other fellowships, like how much does it take? How much time?
Actually, it is totally dependent on us. As soon as we get our award letter, first important thing is the day, or the date of your award letter is the starting day of your fellowship. If you are already enrolled in a PhD program, that was the date on the award letter, and I started getting my fellowship from the month of January, February, I guess. So yeah, around 3 to 4 months.
Pooja, you have been a brilliant student. So do you it helps in research?
It is a good point you can add in your CV, but I think it doesn't matter if you are a gold medalist or you if you are an average student. The research aptitude is really important. There are many average students who have not scored much good marks in their academics, but yet doing well in research. So I think that is not something to be correlated.
So if anyone is trying to clear these competitive exams, if anyone has to clear them during PhD, what advice would you give?
Do study hard during your masters. Try giving these examinations during your masters. Get to know about these examinations. There are many students who have qualified this examination during their masters. So I would suggest you should not give additional 2 to 3 years for the examinations and then enroll for PhD somewhere and then go for PhD. Like doing PhD in life science or any other science subject is a long task. Like you might need 5 to 6 years or sometimes 7 years to complete that. So I would suggest start preparing for these examination during your masters itself.
Thank you so much for joining, Pooja. And I think it was a pleasure. First time I'm seeing someone who has cleared so many entrance exams, that too during PhD. So it was really a pleasure. Thank you for joining in, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
If she can clear competitive exams while doing a full time PhD, what's stopping you? Are you preparing for any competitive exams? Comment below. I'll see you in the next video. Till then,